Okay, here we are. The Warning Review. I've listened to all the songs on Keep Me Fed. I've taken time to write notes about them. I'm going to sort my thoughts and let you know what songs I would skip and what songs I would not skip. That's essentially my album reviews. Okay? Hey, how many songs on this album would I skip? And that's fair, right? Okay. Okay. You know I'm biased because I'm a fan of The Warning. I mean, did the girls really deliver? Did Danny, Pau, Ali deliver on this album? I will let you know my breakdown. I want to know yours. I want to tell you overall, it's really good. In case you can't get through all this, but overall, it's really good. I like it. Okay. Yes, is there some pop stuff in there? Yeah, there is. I have no problem with that. I'll get into that. Okay. Let's just say this. Kind of like in that song Consumed, I am a greedy little effer and I want to be hooked. I want to be hooked for days. I want to be hooked, have my addiction fed, keep me fed. And this album did it. This album did it, okay? All right. So, yeah. I'm in the start of this album. Really cool. Great way to start with a song we have not heard of. And they were ready. The way they delivered this, completely intentional. Guess when the album dropped, guess what came out? The music video for 6 Feet Deep. So yeah, very intentional. They start out with a song we have not heard of. Lead us with something strange, something new. But right away, the moment you press play on this album, it hits you hard. It hits you heavy. It captures you. Even before the riff, though. The very, very beginning, guys, when we're talking about when the song plays, like the kind of horror atmosphere it builds. So I think with that, it's safe to compare it to a horror movie. Like any good horror movie, when you sit down and press that play button, you want that movie to start off with something thrilling. You want a body. You want a body. You want some blood. You want that, right? Right? You want something that's fitting for a horror movie. This is The Warning. This is them. This is their sound, okay? You want something fitting. You want something for them to do. And they deliver that. They deliver this heavy, thick sound. The guitar's thick riff and the bass is nice. And Pau is beating the crap out of her drum kit. Okay. There was, you know what? This is a horror movie. There is a murder. There is a body. And the body is the drum kit. Okay. Okay, I'm joking, but I really enjoyed this song. I would not skip this song, okay? Do not skip this song. 6 Feet Deep is really, really good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Okay, now what about Sick? Sick is the second song on the album. All right. Well, I'm very familiar with this song. I'm very familiar with it, right? By now, it's like, okay, I've heard it so much, maybe I'll skip it. But had this been my first listen to of this album, I wouldn't skip it. So where do we go with that? I mean, I like the song. I've liked it for a good time, right? But I'm very familiar with it. I'll tell you this much. No, I won't skip it. I like where it is on the album. It flows between 6 feet deep. I was going to say 6 feet under. Between 6 feet deep and the next song, I think it's a good place. I think it's a good place to be, and I think that helps it. Okay, I'm talking about like the full review here, right? So no, I would not skip it. Apologize. Now, apologize, I will say for this song, I will sometimes skip. You guys might really like it. For me, I listen to this album. I would skip it for the next one for sure. Okay. Um, I do recognize that Danny was very emotionally expressive in this song. The song hits in a different way. If I don't skip it, it does transform into a song that's like not skippable. Okay. So there is that. It's one of those songs that you have to let play and let it build up. Okay. And maybe you're not in the mood for that. And so yeah, you would skip it. So the next song, K Mass Queries. K Mass Queries. I really like the song. Also very familiar with it, but very welcoming of it. I'm like, yes, come after. Please play this song after Apologize. It's a great fit. I want that there. Nice. Okay, Mass Queries, very dark song. I think it's also in the spirit of some people may not like this Queen of the Murder scene as far as the creepiness of it, right? There's some very evil things going on in this song. Like it's revealing a very evil, dark, seedy side of maybe the music industry and stuff, okay? Very dark song. Then we shift to More. More is a super poppy transition. I don't know about that transition there. From K-Moss Queries to More, I don't know about that transition. It's a weird shift, isn't it? If you think about it. We're going The Warning meets, I'm going to say it, U2, okay? I just said that. It's not pop. It's like anti-pop, if that makes sense. It has a poppy sound to it. But The Warning also brings just that thick, sweet bass. Oh my God, it's so good. That tone. Ooh, man. Yeah, and there's even a dirty side to this song that I like. Something about it. It's in the texture. It's in that fuzz, okay? I like this song. It's cool. More. So I wouldn't skip it. Definitely wouldn't skip it. I do find its placement on the album to be very interesting, though, because you go from that to escapism. One could say maybe escapism could go before More, but I think More is that example of escapism in comparison to like K-Moss Queries. Okay. So K-Moss Queries would not skip, or would not skip. Now, escapism, I'm going to tell you this, man. I'm going to sometimes skip this song, okay? I'm going to sometimes skip it. It's very situational for me. Very situational. And I just don't know. It just depends on how I'm feeling. I like the chillness of it. I really do. But there's a time and place. That's just it. That's just it for me, okay? Now, Satisfied, I really enjoyed that song quite a bit there. I would not skip Satisfied. Okay? All right? Very cool solo, cool bass line, very slick. I like it a lot. Okay? Then we get Burnout. Burnout, also a song I would not skip. And also, I like where it's placed there. It kind of is a nice bridge between Satisfied and Sharks, which Sharks is like my favorite song on this album. Okay? And Sharks doesn't even really sound like The Warning. Sharks sounds like The Warning going like Linkin Park. Sharks sounds like The Warning going new metal. At least that, yeah. I mean, that everything about Sharks, from the riff, that just about every new metal song has that pattern, right? Very similar. A lot of them do, right? Right? You know it. Sharks has that. All right. And then Sharks has that, even the lyrics, the message of the song is very new metal-ish. Angst are pretty much, there's people who are mad at you for you not living to expectations, that sort of thing. Yeah. Dude, I would not skip that song, and also, it's my favorite. All right, that's all I can say there. How You Call a Dream, I really enjoy this song too. Also very familiar with it, but I really enjoy this song. Okay, I just something about it, I just really love it. It also still kind of reminds me of a Foreigner song that I also really like called Jukebox Hero. There is a connection there in my mind, but it'd be hard for me to really explain. Okay. I hear it. It's hard to really convey. All right. Even though, if you think about it, Foreigner's Jukebox Hero and How You Call a Dream could be like two sides of the same coin. Because Jukebox Hero, the guy is optimistic. He wants to be a rock star or whatever. But How You Call a Dream is like, actually being a rock star is not all that it's cracked up to be, because life on the road sucks, bro. All right, take showers and truck stops and tell me how you feel, right? Oh, man. But yeah, How You Call a Dream definitely would not skip. Consume. Dude, Consume is really good. But Consume may not be your favorite Warning song. I will tell you that right now. I admit that. Consume is like Warning going, okay, let's go even poppier than more. Let's somehow but let's go like a dark poppy. You know what I'm saying? There's a cynical side to it. It's very cynical. It's very like F you in a way. It's very like, yeah, take me, use me, mold me into whatever you want me to be, consume me. It's very, I feel like she's talking about us in a way, maybe how some of us may perceive the band. I don't know, at times. I don't know. But I like how cynical it is, okay? And I like just the sound of it. So yeah, I definitely would not skip that song. Consume is very good. I mentioned this in the beginning. Hook me definitely. I am a greedy little effer. I want to be hooked. Hook me for days. Feed my addiction. Feed it. Keep me fed. This song, I'm going to say this one more time, okay? One more thing about it. Consumed is like deep fried pop. Deep fried pop that is fried in the grease of like fat, thick fuzz rock. Okay? That sort of stuff. Okay. And then Automatic Sun. Automatic Sun could easily be just called Atomic Sun. I don't know. I was thinking Atomic Blast. It is awesome. It is like a great way to like end this album. It is a great freaking way to wrap this thing up. Look, man, by this point of the album, I'm like very satisfied. I'm like drunk on The Warning. I'm like, yes, give me more. I want more. I'm like, hell yeah, this is a fantastic album and a great way to end a fantastic ride. So would not skip it. So I think overall that leaves 2 songs I would sometimes skip. And then the rest I wouldn't. So out of 12 songs, there's way more than half. There's like 90% of it is stuff I wouldn't skip. I would just let play. That's good. That's a good grade. Yeah, so could we say like 9 out of 10? Is that good? Some are gonna be like, oh, but what about comparison to other Warning albums? Well, this isn't a tier list, guy. We're just reviewing one album. But if we did a tier list, well, that would be a different story. Anyway, let me know what you thought about this in the comments section down below. And you guys take it easy and have a good one.